What's up, everyone? I just want to do this video. It's first time vlog actually, and I wanted to do this video to answer some questions that maybe many of you have had or will have. And also feel free to ask me any question you want so I can answer it in my next vlog. Just in the comments below, ask me whatever you want and I'll answer them, even if it is a silly question like what's my favorite cake filling or something weird. But don't ask that one because I just kind of already gave you that. So stay tuned.
It is recognized. It is recognized.
It all started back when I was 12 years old. Yeah, I'm 24 now. So the first thing that happened really was I got a piano Christmas of 90, I don't even know, man, just an early 90s Christmas gift. And from then on, I kind of just learned how to play the piano. Really, nobody taught me. I really attribute it to something that was already planned beforehand for me to do. And I just started picking it up, started playing, you know, kind of just doing all my tunes with like one finger, like da, 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 stuff like that. Started doing that. Really no formal training. I remember when I was about 14, I think, and my parents had registered me for piano classes, and I was cool. I was like, yo, this is cool, I'm gonna do this. And the guy had me learning Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I already was playing, you know, all this crazy stuff already. So it's pretty crazy. So that lasted about 3 weeks or so, and gave that up because it was frustrating having to go back in time. Basically, I can play anything I hear, so that's always good. I'm really thankful for that. And even before picking up the piano, I remember rapping already. Again, really didn't hear anybody rapping. I heard music. Like D-Boy, this guy named D-Boy, ETW. I kind of just heard it and just kind of sunk in, you know what I mean? And I started like at 7 years old, just started rapping and mumbling words. I actually got a video of it that I'm gonna be putting out not too long from now, as a continuation of just, I guess, who I am. And it's pretty cool to have that video on DVD now, so it's pretty awesome. Have a lot of home videos, really thankful for that. My father really just documented everything, you know what I mean? So that's really awesome, and really happy to share that with you guys in the future. Later on is when I picked up just writing, and I just been doing it for yeah, about 12 years now. Beats production 12 years. Before that, obviously 7 years old, you do the math. I'm not new to making music. I'm not new to recording. I'm not new to any of that. But in essence, I really am brand new to it all, because you've never heard me before, even though I have had years, you know, under my belt or whatnot. There's no product out, so it really means nothing, except that now the music is gonna sound that much better because I've had so many years of basically training my ear and mixing and recording. And all that stuff, so I'm really excited about that. I do music kind of like what I referenced before, and that's because it's inside of me. Like it just I was born with it. Am I born to be some superstar? Is that what I'm under, some false cloud of deception? No, man, I'm not under that kind of that mindset, man. I'm not trying to get it in for the family, you know what I'm saying, and be famous, and I'm not in it for that, man. It's something that I do that I notice it has an impact on people, and one of the biggest impacts in the world, period, is film, is media, is music, you know what I mean, is the arts. And if I can do something that's going to direct the minds of people, and alter the way that they're thinking with these horrible, you know already what kind of music is out there, you know what I mean? You already know the tip that they're on. You already know the words that they're using. I mean, suicide. I mean, there's reference to push girls to do all sorts of things. You know what I mean? Just real horrible stuff. It's crazy how when we watch the news or we hear stories, these horrendous stories about these killers and these girls that were molested or raped, and we're like, wow, that is a tragic story. Yet a lot of the times, the movies that we watch and the music that we listen to is the same exact thing. But the thing is, there's something over it that's making it less threatening, and that's the music, that's the sound that's coming in. And that's kind of like one of the inspirations for the song Big Mouth that I have. Check out that video on my channel, by the way. And I do music because I believe music is impacting. I believe music is in me, and music can change someone's mood. You know what I mean? And the music that I do, I want it to stand alone in a category where people want to hear that rather than the usual that they listen to. And the subculture of hip-hop is a real powerful tool, and it's just in me to do this, and I can't say nothing but I gotta do it. You know what I mean? And whether it's 50 ears that hear me, whether it's 20 downloads on iTunes or 5, or whether it's a concert I'm doing with 500 people, I mean, it doesn't matter. The fact is, if I can affect one life with the music that I make in a positive way, then that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm thriving for. That's what I'm all about, basically. So, in a nutshell, I guess, in a small nutshell, that's kind of what I'm about. Wow, that's a tough question. Basically, my genre of music that I really favor, like that I can say that's the music that I really love doing, is more pop, you know, more hip hop music. You know, not too hip hop and then not too pop. You know what I mean? It's kind of in the middle of it. I could say that's where I'm at musically. That's where I really enjoy doing music like that. It's a lot less boring to me personally than just one or the other. So I definitely, my roots are hip hop though. My roots are definitely, you know, with the sample beats, with the bouncing kicks. You know what I mean? So them hard snares, the you know, kind of yeah. So stuff like that is kind of like where I came from. I came from that. That side of me is really going to be displayed on the free downloads that I'm coming out with next month. You could call it a mixtape, I guess, but it's called The Underscore. Mixtape's going to basically display and showcase who I am beneath all the upbeat music that I'm going to be doing in the future. So, and some of the ones that I've already done. So really the genre that I really favor is hip hop, but really am involved with a lot of other genres. Like I could go off with the rock track, you know, alternative. But again, I could do it all just like everybody else says they can, but my thing really is hip hop. That's really where I'm at right now. It may change, but that's where I'm at right now. So. Well, right now, I've got 2 songs available on iTunes and Amazon MP3, Napster, and those are Big Mouth and Can't Do a Thing, okay? So those are the songs that I have right now available. And on my channel, I've got a free download to a song called I'ma Be Me. And I have another free download, little snippet from another video I have on here called Introduction to Skrip, or the Skrip Introduction, something like that. I don't even know the name. But those songs are free too. Next month I'm putting out another song on iTunes and a video it's kind of a song that a lot of people like and a lot of you have requested, but it's finally gonna be out on iTunes. Guess what song it's gonna be? Guess. Okay, anyway, so I got those songs on iTunes, Amazon MP3, Can't Do a Thing, and Big Mouth just for now. And that's where you could download my music. So go ahead and do that. Spend 99 cents and support as much as you can. For those of you that don't know, and for those of you that are waiting on it, I got an album entitled Becoming All Things, and that's completely finished. Like, it's mastered and it's on that computer over there behind me in a folder. But it's not going to be released until there's a bit more of a following. So once I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to be coming out with a series of videos that are going to take us kind of like on a little story, I guess, to give the album some more hype, because again, this is all independent stuff. Everything's based pretty much here, you know what I mean? So your support is definitely needed, you know what I mean? Fan base definitely needed to support this music and support me as an artist and a producer. So definitely the album's finished, but it's not going to be released until there's more of a following and more of a desire for the album.
It is written. It is written.
At this very moment, right now, I got 2 songs available on iTunes, and excuse me.